Officials tonight, Bert Smith, Ramey Steins, and Tony Henderson, and Georgia Tech controls the opening tip.
ACC play, they're making more than 9 a game.
Wake has had its struggles on the road. Hildreth, poor shot. Reed gets it back, big to big. Carr banging down low. Wake is on the board. Both bigs for Wake Forest pass the ball extremely well. Here's the lob for Ndongo. It's broken up. Miller the other way.
Look at him go.
Acceleration, turbo, and the basket.
This is transition basketball. Wake Forest, if they can play this way, it's going to be a long night for the Yellow Jackets.
Hildreth off the feed from Carr. Count it. Wake is rolling 15 unanswered.
He moves so well without the basketball, and this is just a tremendous move. The fake gets clawed in the air, and then
Fredrickson. Reed bats it back to Boopie Miller. Monsanto catch and shoot. True.
He passed up the first one. There's no way he was passing up the second one. Move the ball, and there the ball moves to Reed. And Reed, the expression on his face, what are you giving it to me for?
Salas pushing, nearly poked away by Ndongo.
That's a nice job by Georgia Tech to get back, but now the floor is so spread, and it's Carr again making a great pass. And this is just a situation where Kelly loses Salas, but he loses him. Wake Forest they're really going well.
How much of it is Wake's defense? How much of it is Georgia Tech with maybe some poor shot selection as Hildreth gets an easy one down low?
Steve Forbes wants to know what everybody's waiting for.
Andrew Carr against Kapari. Turns and hits. They went almost 15 minutes between field goals. Monsanto, you cannot leave him that wide open.
And you cannot give him that much time. But the Wake Forest passing drives the defense to the baseline.
George over Reed. Back-to-back baskets for Georgia Tech.
That's another tough shot, though.
Hildreth weaving and navigating Atlanta traffic. Georgia Tech last year went for 19 points. He's got 11 to lead all scores. He's almost outscored. Tech shooting 3 for 26 from the field in the first half. 1 for 12 from 3. Sturdivant knocks down the triple. Reed backing down Ndongo to the jump hook. Nice move by Efton Reed.
7 feet tall, and he gets down inside, and he's going up against Ndongo. And Claude has had some good games, and he's an important factor, can be an important factor for Georgia Tech.
Miller gets around Sturdivant.
Gonna move the ball.
They almost get the sense it's like a poker player on tilt. Miller, step back 3, good.
Poker players tilt.
Decided by single digits. That's tied for most in Division I. Kapari gets some separation and hits. There's Marsh.
And that's what he does. You know, we said, hey, he turned it over before when they threw him a bounce pass. And this is what we're talking about. You just throw it up to him, and Marsh does such a great job. Georgia Tech really trying to fight hard through those screens.
Monsanto over Ndongo. Here's George the other way. Abram off the shot fake and makes it happen. Ndongo, tough shot, and it flushes in. And a double-double for Andrew Carr, his 4th of the season. Miller all the way. When he hits the gas, he's hard to stop.
Well, and lots of times, you get a little guy going in there and you say, how can he do that? Well, he's been a little guy all his life, and so he's used to attacking the bigger guys.
5 players in double figures for Wake as Ndongo slams it home.
Sort of assumed his normal role with Georgia Tech.
Reed off the feed from Boopie Miller. 10 points, 7 rebounds for Efton Reed. You can get 1 out of 2 against Duke, and let's say split with Virginia Tech and Clemson. Is that enough?
Well, you don't know. It depends on what other teams do. It depends on upsets in conference tournaments.
A rare 2-point field goal attempt for Fredrickson. 94% of his shots had come from 3. He picks the pocket and goes in for the dunk. Wake Forest used a 23-0 run early in this game. They snap a 4-game road losing streak. They get the win. Offense scores 80.